On set, we have Lee Green, CEO of Kaipule, a firm dedicated to connecting Israeli innovation with Chinese capital. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Lee, let's start with Birthright. You spoke to the participants. Why was it important for you to speak to them?
Well, I think with Americans, it's important to get the message across that it's more than just the news in Israel that you see in the United States with the conflict and politics, that there's actually a thriving ecosystem of brilliant minds producing great technology in the country.
All right, well, tell us about your company.
So what we do is we connect between Israeli innovation and Chinese capital. A co-student of mine in my MBA program in Tel Aviv University, we began working on ways to connect the two countries. And what we found is that there's a lot of inefficiency that's currently existing in the process. So we decided to use the greatest tool around, the web, to try to connect these cultures in a more meaningful and efficient manner.
All right, well, your fund recently raised some $400,000, an impressive amount, from China to invest in the tech ecosystem here. Tell us about that.
So actually that investment is to help us generate the technology necessary to further the investments that are going to be advertised on our platform.
All right. Well, where do you see the future of the China-Israel relationship?
So China is kind of as important as any other country that Israel currently deals with. I think that they're going to be the largest trading partner with Israel in the next 10 years, and keeping that in mind, we need to take whatever action necessary to improve our relationship with them on a business level and have them be comfortable with investing here and visiting here and be comfortable with the technology that's coming out.
Tell us more about the niche of your company.
The niche, the China-Israel connection?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've seen a lot of difficulty because Eastern and Western business cultures are so different. And even though Israel isn't exactly it's a unique business culture, and it takes some time to get your arms around that. I think it's important for us to focus on how to make Israeli business culture and Chinese business culture fit together. And
by some accounts, it seems like they get along quite well. After all, this is a bit Eastern. This is the Middle East, so there are those Eastern elements.
Sure, but the Chinese culture is a bit more patient than I think Israelis are used to dealing with. Deals take time, deals can fall through, last minute changes can come in, whereas in the West, when you have a deal, when you shake hands, usually it's done. So there's a lot to learn from Israelis who want to enter the Chinese ecosystem. It's going to take time, it's going to take a lot of effort from a lot of very smart people in the country, but the rewards are massive. The market in China speaks for itself, and as soon as the technology is developed in Israel, people are immediately looking towards other markets. You develop a technology in the States, your market's there. In Israel, you need to be looking somewhere else when you're developing a product.
Certainly, all about global scale. Thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome.